minutes left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, along for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten off to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, you know, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game, but when you have teams that have gotten off to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of losing.
The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down. And the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. From the 33 on 2nd down. He finds Kincaid. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. That's good. Now we're on the counter. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Visitors and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. It's a gain of 4. And that'll give him a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37, splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So no return on that punt. And they're going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this one. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Airing it out to start this drive. He's on the move. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. No return on that punt. And they'll be backed up a good bit for this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Escapes his grasp. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6, and it'll give them a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to throw this one. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Here comes their offense out again. And coming off our first points of the ballgame, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Taken in by Harrison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. He's got Harrison. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on third down.
Brings up third and 1.
They're throwing it. Gets this one to Harrison. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's completed right side. And that is a touchdown! I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Completion number 0.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It's caught right side by Johnson.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they take him down right along the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it again here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Bails out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This guy, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion left. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Quick sled complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys push their lead to 3. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here's 2nd and 2. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Pass play coming here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. All right, no more excitement here in this 1st half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. Jahmyr Gibbs leading the charge on the ground. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. Bo Nix leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He'll cobble together a yard there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Motioning the tight end left. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, I totally get it. Could take a little more risk knowing a field goal's in the back pocket, but still, that is so disappointing offensively. Not even able to get the throw off and give yourself a chance at a touchdown. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense making its way back out now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off now from the gun. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The offense getting set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Bronx, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And they'll have 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. So now here's 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. Second and 3 now. Here's the handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives them the 1st. They give it to him again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He lost the football! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. 4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Get some space around midfield. Big man showing up the yards. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11.
Our home team, 13.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Looking right, and he finds him. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. They'll start this series with an option left. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 32. Complete out to the right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. They have themselves another 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Gets this to Kincaid. And this is down all the way to the 3. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play. And it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical staff. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Flush down out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. It's caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The home team, St. Marvin Harrison Jr., set for this next possession. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most, and we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Here he is to throw. He finds Kincaid. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They're now set for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion left. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well...
And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
This offense getting all set for this series. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.